I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Oh, man. We just laid an egg at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family against one of our major ops. Damn, I thought we was headed in the right direction. We came out here like we was still getting coached by Griffin. What was that tonight? This was hard to watch. Right off the bat, from the first quarter, you knew it was bad. Let them dudes shoot 60% wide open threes. We lost all of the chemistry that we had these last couple games. We lost all of the defensive intensity we had. We looked like the old Bucks out there tonight. This was terrible. I actually think the Bucks thought Miami was going to lay down. We done beat Miami the last two games. We whooped on Denver. I think we came in there thinking Miami was gonna lay down. We gotta remember, Spo is a great coach. His team's gonna come ready to play. We did not come ready to play tonight. That's it, period. We didn't come ready to play. Let's get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. We back at it, back to back. Let's get them likes up. Damn, man. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. Let's chop it up, Bucks Nation. This was hard to watch. Dame played terrible. Brook was getting exposed on the pick and roll. Everything went bad in this game right off the bat. We let Miami without Jimmy Butler and key other players drop 40 on us in the first quarter was a problem, especially how they dropped it. Everything was easy. Easy money for them. It was easy. We didn't make them work for nothing. And you see how Spoelstra, I was just talking with Amtrax, you see how Spoelstra was scheming to get Brook Lopez exposed. They was hunting Brook Lopez in the pick and roll because he can't move. They were hunting Brook Lopez. Hunting. Good coaches will expose Brook Lopez for not having lateral movement. That's a fact. Now we see it. This is why we've been clamoring at the top of our lungs that we need an athletic big that can move. Because you can scheme Brook Lopez out of the game due to his lack of mobility. This is one of the reasons I was saying that we should have probably traded him in the offseason to get a younger mobile center, even if they weren't a stretch five per se, just because you need to be able to move in today's NBA. And sometimes Brook looked like he's in cement bricks, period. Brook is very good at defending the rim if people are coming at him. If Brook needs to come out at anybody, that's a problem. And that's what Spo exposed him. Crowder looked bad defensively. As a team, we look bad. Dame wasn't doing anything in the first half. He's been up and down. We just got to pray for Dame and hope he gets it together for playoff time, because that's what we need Dame for, is playoff time. All this is cool, but we need him to be Dame in playoff time. So whatever he's going through mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, we need to hope that Dame gets it together before the playoffs, period. And I think he will. Because he is getting annihilated on social media. I'm going to keep it a buck. He's getting annihilated, and I know we see it. Dame, I don't know what your routine is, bro, but you should be sleeping in Fiserv Forum during these home games. You should be sleeping there. No food, no water for you, sir, unless you take 1,000 jump shots an hour. You need to get back to it, bro. Whatever you were doing that made you great, you need to get back to it. No more excuses. Whoever you need to hire, if that's Jordan, old trainer, Grover, whoever you need to get in the mix to get it back cracking, that's what you need to do, sir. We need you back, bro. We need you back. This is one of the few times that I would say that we miss Chris Middleton, because Chris Middleton is the type of player now at his age that he can't give you 40, 30 minutes, but he can give you a strong 15, 20 minutes of production. And we missed Chris Middleton tonight in this game because we couldn't get it going, and Middleton has a tendency to hit timely shots. But we just played bad today. Let's look at some of these stats. Man, I'm all off my square, man. I didn't even think we was going to lose this game. I thought there was no way we would lose this game. We got our head beat in. Bucks lose 123-97. We didn't even score 100 points today now. In front of friends and family, how would you just deflate Fiserv Forum like that after you had us on a high yesterday after whooping on Denver? You let these scabs come in here and beat y'all down. Crazy. Don't y'all know y'all children watching? Why would you play like that? Why? How do y'all go home and smile after playing like this? Besides Giannis, whenever I'm taking Giannis out of there. Giannis is different. Giannis ain't even from this planet. He don't even belong amongst these mortals. Giannis is on a different type of time. So I'm not talking about him. But what I would like to say is the difference in this game, and it's very visible. We can get into all the technicalities, but this is what lost us the game. You let somebody shoot 50% from three, and they're shooting 19 or 40, you're going to lose games. You're letting someone shoot 51% from the field, almost 50% from three, you're going to lose games, period. And then you couple that with this, right? This is insane. Shout out to my boy James Woods. We was talking about this earlier. 35 points off of 18 turnovers is unacceptable. I know Dame played bad. I know Crowder played bad. This was more of our the damning stat than anything. Is this? Man, this is crazy. Shout out to my man Dre West. Appreciate the 199 super chat. ESPN is going to have a field day with this one. Oh, absolutely. They're going to go in. They're definitely going to go in. But that's why we really lost this game. We can blame players. We can do all of that. But if you turn the ball over 18 times, they get 35 points, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to get blown out. You're going to be blown out, period. Yes, Dame played terrible. Dame needs to find himself. I don't know if he need to go to a reservation and smoke on some peyote or something to get in his get in the multiverse and find himself, but he need to do something. He need to go with Doctor Strange, go in the multiverse and find the real Dame. We need some emotion. We need some shot making Dame. I feel like your confidence is shaking. We need you to be who we expect you to be, bro. They are on your helmet, Damian Lillard, sir. They are on your helmet. Have you had flashes of greatness this year? Absolutely. But the peaks are far few in between the valleys for Dame Lillard this year. He's had some moments. He's hit some big shots. He's won us some games. But he is just not being consistent. And he needs to do more. He needs to do more, period. He needs to do more. Dame, if you're leaving right after practice, you should be fined. If you're not the first one at practice, you should be fined. Why would I say that? Because you're not doing enough, sir. You need to put in some pain because you're not right now, sir. You have your moments, I understand that, but you're not right, and you need to put in some pain, bro. You need to put in some pain, Dame. I definitely think you can do it. I definitely think that you'll be good by playoff time, but if you can show some signs sooner than later, will be much appreciated by Bucks Nation. They are losing faith in you, Dame. Mostly, I would say 80% of Bucks fans have already writing you off, sir. How can you read that in social media and still continue to play this way? Y'all need to get this Jordan and Kobe mentality. Why do I say that? You should be using the hate to fuel your success. Read the hate, Dame. Let it sink in. Remember who you used to be, sir. We need to see that man. In order for us to win a championship, Mr. Lillard, we need to see you, sir. The real Dame. We need to see it. Whatever you need to do to get to that point, sir, do that. We are in full support because you're losing fans by the minute. By the minute, literally. I don't know if he's seen his Twitter or social media, period, if you put in Damian Lillard, but it's not very nice comments, sir. You need to get it together. You're not above getting traded either. Let's be real. You're not above it. The only person on this team that's untouchable is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the gentleman that will be having a statue outside of Fiserv Forum. To me, all y'all expendable. If y'all not getting with the program, we got to get you up out of here, period. Absolutely ridiculous. 35 points off 18 turnovers. Are you kidding me? Duncan Robinson, 23 points, 6 of 8. Jovic, 5 of 8. Tyler Hero, they were just busting our head from 3, period. Look how many people, man, we played terrible. Kevin Love is 5 of 3. Kevin Love is just as slow as Lopez. How does he get 19? We laid an egg today, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize what we had to watch on behalf of the Milwaukee Bucks. That was terrible. Look how sweet they had it. Sweet. 34 assists, you're going to do work. I mean, look at these stats. Besides Giannis, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. He did have 5 turnovers, but when you're forcing the issue, you're going to have turnovers. Lopez gave us 7 points. Lillard ended up with 16. Beasley started off strong and then didn't give us much in the second half, 16. Bobby Portis had 16. Beauchamp had 8 late. AJ Green was not good from 3 either. Today, we just didn't shoot well. 44% from the field, 33% from the line, 33% from three-point line, 90%, but we shot 10 of 11 free throws. We had 24 assists. All the stats say we should lose this game. There was nothing positive from this game. Nothing. You took you stripped all of the momentum out of us, Bucks. Damn, man. Why would you play like that in a back-to-back at home? You at home. Your kids watching, your wife, your side chick watching, and you gonna sit there and let yourself get your head beat in against your main ops. And they were down. We should have stopped a mud hole in Miami. $35 points off turnovers. That's not how you win a championship. Let's get them likes up, Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all. We grinding here, Bucks Nation. Win, lose, or draw, we here. We gonna talk about it. Let's get them likes up. Let's show some appreciation for the grind and for Bucks Nation, y'all. It ain't gonna hurt you. Ain't gonna come out your check. Let's get them likes up. But I understand. I'm upset. Y'all upset. But we still need to politic about it, y'all. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. We did get out coached a little bit, but Spoelstra is no joke as a coach. Spoelstra is no joke. We got out coached slightly. I agree with that comment I saw in the chat. And let me get some shout outs too here. I had to go on my little tirade, man. I totally wasn't expecting this. I thought we was gonna walk down. I thought we was about to walk them down. I for real thought we was about to walk them down. Let me see who in the chat. Karan, I see you. Daniel Joseph, Boots, John Jackson, my dude. Nick Loaded, Jeff from the OC. What up? Sadowski, Snake. My boy Eric Payne, Mr. Priceless. What up? Robert Brooks, Emerson, Tehran. Shout out to the Bahamas. Dre West, what it do? My boy King Keith, what it do? Emerson was good. Gibson was good. Dre West, what it do? Mario Lunar, Last Ghost Rider. What up, Last Ghost Rider? Green Ranger in the house. I see y'all. Pronte, what up? Trav 414. Let's get to it. Pronte, I see you. I'm going to tap y'all in a minute. Let me make sure I shout out some people. Kel Hardy, what up? I see y'all. Daniel Carter in here. I see y'all. All right, I just want to make sure I shout out the community. Shout out to the community. Oh, yeah, y'all tapping in now. Yeah. We about to get it cracking. Oh, they hot. Bucks Nation hot. All right, let me tap y'all in. Give me a second here, gentlemen. Tapping in Pronte, what up? My man Amtrak, what up? My man Jeff Riley, what up? Let me tap y'all in. In my chitty voice, this was a stinker. In my chitty voice, this was a definite stinker. All the way around. I'm going to let you go first, Pronte, then my man Amtrax, and then we're going to take it to the OC. Hey, that actually makes sense because y'all on the West Coast. So, yeah, we're going to go from the Midwest all the way out West. Because Amtrax and AZ, you and Cali, and then my man Pronte in the mill. So, let's start with the mill first and then spin the block. Go ahead, Pronte.
Man, why Miami always do this to us, man?
Hold on now, Pronte. We don't want our last two against them. We won on 10-30 and 11-28. This is our first L. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. We whooped them 2 straight, and I think we thought they was gonna lay down. But go ahead, Pronte.
I don't know about that. I've seen Miami beat us like this plenty of times. Over the last. I think we all see Miami beat us like this. If one team is gonna beat us like that, it's gonna be Miami Heat.
Right. We gotta give Spoelstra's credit though, too, Pronte. Spoelstra's a great coach.
They'll be having his players ready to play the Bucks. End of story. Like they be ready to play the Bucks. They relish playing the Bucks. I think they feel uber confident playing the Bucks when they play us. For some reason, like our shooters don't. They can dig into our others. Like they load up on Giannis. And they
Mm-hmm.
close on our shooters better than any other team I've seen. Like they can really lock down our shooters. The problem is we don't got no players that can get past their guards
Mm-hmm.
and break down our defense. Like other than Giannis, nobody else can collapse the paint. You know, everybody else gets stuck on the perimeter and they just be there. I mean, they just be there, and that happens every time we play Miami. When we lose to them, that's what it looks like. It's like Giannis, 5 people on them, then they close out to the shooters, and then they usually also knock it down all type of threes when they beat us. But you know, like I keep saying, it's about Dame.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna be. It's hard to have confidence in this team when a championship with the way Dame is playing.
I agree.
This is 50+ games into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's we almost 2/3 of the season through. And Dame looks the same.
I agree.
I haven't seen much improvement out of him at all offensively, which is
Mm-hmm.
surprising. You know what I mean? You expect most of improvement to be offensively, but I haven't seen the offensive improvement. He's still struggling with the same things, like hitting open shots,
Shots. Yep.
finishing in the paint. You know, just finishing in general. He's struggling to finish all the way around. Finish open shots, finish layups. You know, he keeps trying to get this same foul call that they ain't gave him all year. He hasn't made the adjustment on that. You know, he did get one, but he needs to just, he's playing like a role player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's a problem because he needs to be a star.
I agree.
He needs to be a star at point blank period. You cannot have one player, then your second player is playing so low you can't tell the difference between him and any other player on the court. You know what I mean? You can't tell the difference between Dame and anybody. He just looked average. He just looks average out there. He's struggling more than most people, I'd say, because he doesn't even make his open shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like he's open and it's like you can't count on him to make it, which is weird because, like I keep saying, they keep talking about how great a shooter he is.
We
But
ain't seeing it here.
we
We ain't
ain't great
seeing.
shooters make open shots. I mean, that's one thing. Like what's his name? AJ Green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gonna make open shots.
He gonna make his open shots. You expect Dame to be on par with him. At least I
Right.
did. You know, that's what my expectation. Oh, you leave Dame open, it's a layup. Nah, it
Right.
ain't a layup. For some reason, it ain't a layup, and that's the stuff he needs to fix. Why are you missing open shots so many times? I mean, you ain't gonna make them all.
Right.
But if you're a superstar, open shots should be a layup, man. But the Bucks, they take 2 steps forward, and they take a step backwards. Like consistency.
Yep.
It's hard to get charged up with a team that's always been so consistent. They go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like when they gonna just be like, you know what, this is who we are, or is this how they're gonna be the whole year? Up and down,
I
up and
think
down.
that.
Up and down.
1 second, Pronte. Let me get
Go ahead.
my man 78 super chat. Hold that thought real quick, cause I'm with you on that one. Hold on 1 second, Pronte. 78 Sports TV, the General LDBC was good, bro. Appreciate the $5 super. Come on, fam. The $5 super chat. I'm punching Pat Connaughton in the face when I see it. Y'all have my bail money ready. Dame getting on my last nerve. Facts, bro. You know I got you. You don't even got to worry about that. It won't even get that far. I got you, 78. You know how we do. Salute to you. Damn.
The thing is, like you've been defending Dame the whole year. I've been hoping to see Dame time the whole year. Like I haven't really seen the
very
superstar
sporadic,
I
bro.
expected to see the whole year. It's like, dang, he ain't got another level.
Yeah.
He ain't got another level than this. If this is it, we ain't winning it.
I
I'll tell
agree.
you right there because this ain't good enough. So I'm waiting for that next level for Dame. So we only got 30 games to see that, if that, and then it's playoffs. And if he's struggling like this in the regular season, man, look, the playoffs, the defense is more intense, more
I
tuned
agree.
in, and that spills a lot of trouble because it's like you struggling with basic defenses. This is just trial balloons on you, and it's working too good. And it's like they've been doing this all year, and we haven't figured it out all year. So what they gonna do in the playoffs? They're gonna tighten it up even more. Every team gonna look and see this is how you slow down Dame. You put a young athletic guard on them, and you make them work to get the ball. And first of all, Dame is not gonna work hard to get the ball. That's one thing people say, "Oh, Giannis bring the ball up," but Dame doesn't work hard to get the ball. Like once you deny him, he just seems denied. Dude, just be like, okay, whatever. You see Steph Curry, he works hard to get the ball.
I agree.
Even Duncan Robinson, he works hard to get the ball. You know, you
I
got to
agree.
run on something. You got to keep moving. They ain't just stand there and be like, you know what, you go with it. And I'm like, dog, how you gonna get the ball like that? They sweating you. And you can't be so easily
Deterred.
deterred. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, he is. He's too easily deterred, and then he just settles.
No,
And
I agree
then
with you. I'm agree. I just want to tap in and
go ahead, y'all.
I just want
Go
to
ahead, y'all.
go in on that too as well and piggyback off of that. Then I'm gonna have Amtrak's tap in.
Okay.
What happens when you play a Miami team is, if y'all didn't know, is Spo will expose your flaws.
Yeah.
Whatever your flaws are, Eric Spoelstra will expose you. You will know the team you truly are when you play the Miami Heat and what you need to tighten up. And we saw what he was abusing Brook Lopez in the pick and roll. Brook
Yeah.
Lopez had no answer. The way they were getting off exposing even Jay Crowder. Hey, that man is a real coach. I'm just telling y'all right off the
Yeah.
bat. Yes, we lost, but even if it don't matter who the players are, it's some philosophy and his X's and O's. It doesn't even matter who the players are on Miami. They always play a certain way. And I hope one day that the Bucks have that same type of identity in their own kind of way. No matter
Yeah.
who's on the court, they're going to have that same toughness, that same heart, will, and desire and execution. We have 2 Hall of Fame players and great players on this team, and we lost due to execution and not being fundamentally sound. We can say Dame played bad, Lopez, Pat, fine, that they played bad, but that wasn't all the reason we lost. We lost from not being fundamentally sound, protecting the basketball, paying attention who to switch to. That's why we lost this game.
Yeah.
If we would, you can't allow a team to shoot 50% from 3 and
Yeah, that's
50%
crazy.
from the field when they hit 23s on us.
And
And they
the
were
weird
getting
thing
good
about that,
looks.
the weird thing about that is like you double teaming, triple teaming Bam. He got 10 points. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why do y'all keep sinking in on Bam? Put Giannis on him and live with it. And just stay on the shooters. Like, you'd have had a better chance doing that. Why y'all keep sagging off these shooters? They knocking down threes. It didn't make sense. I'm glad they took Brook Lopez out, like you said, because Brook Lopez refuses to run out to the 3-point line. He refuses to do it. He doesn't want to do it. Every time the switches mess up, it's because he don't want to go and switch out to that 3-point line. He will never do it. He gives up wide open threes because you have to take him out. It's like,
Right.
how are you a basketball player and refusing to switch? Like, you refuse to switch. Just give up the wide open three. Then what do? What's his name? Jovic have a
Yeah.
career day because you just
Career
standing.
day, bro.
Because you just standing in the paint, not coming out there. These are layups for him.
Right.
Duncan Robinson, these are layups for him. They know you're not gonna go out. That's your tendency. They know your tendency, Brook Lopez. They know if we get Brook Lopez in the switch, he ain't coming out there. He ain't
And what
coming
does
out
that
there
do to, though? What does that do to, Pronte?
due to strategy. That's a strategy. That's a strategy. That's a Bucks. That's
Doc was outcoached a
that's
little bit tonight. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Then I'm gonna have you tap in
Yeah,
Amtrak.
go ahead.
I think Doc was outcoached today, but he was at least outcoached by an all-time great, because
Yeah.
Spoelstra is an all-time great coach to me. Real
Yeah,
talk.
he was out coach today for sure.
Yeah.
Close out. Yeah, his game plan was completely too much attention to Bam. I thought it was too much attention to
Wait,
Bam.
Bam is a little above tap water. He's Sam's Club water. He
Yeah.
ain't all that. Like, you don't need to be focusing on him like that. That's all I'm saying. Tap in, Amtrak. Let's go, bro.
So yeah, I agree with Pronte. The thing for me is, like y'all said, is Spo. He targets Brook, and I think that he is the one coach that targets his foot speed, because we started off the game with him on Bam, and then Bam drove on him a couple times, and then he got like a left hand layup, and then he got a floater. So it's like, okay, you can't put him on Bam; he's gonna go around him. And then they take advantage of, they run this little pick that's around the 3-point arc, and then Lopez, or the man that's guarding the 3-point guy, he has to follow him on the pick, and then they know Brook is sagged back. So then that spot right there, they just shoot that 3. You know what I mean? So like I said it in the chat, I was like, the best strategy for the Bucks is to put Giannis at the 5. But if you put Giannis at the 5, then you got Bobby at the 4. And then that don't work either. So
Right.
it's like, they catch him, like he's slow to close out on a 3, or then he'll come out and then they just backdoor him. So it's like, that's why I was saying, I was like, we need another backup big now. We need to find somebody on the buyout market, hopefully, that can come out and actually be speedier in that drop defense, because Miami, there's only a few teams that can expose us in that drop defense, and Miami is one of us, because it seemed like we play them in Boston every year in the playoffs. So they know us, we know them. We know what they're gonna do. They're gonna wall Giannis off, and then hopefully we hitting our threes, which tonight we weren't hitting, because it's like Brook had 1,000 threes, wide open threes in the first quarter, I think, and he just wasn't hitting. And then by that point, if he's not hitting, you can't keep him out there, because, like I said before, it's like Spoelstra's, his plan is to make it so Brook can't stay on the floor. So,
but the thing is,
I see what y'all saw, and it's a make or miss league.
My thing is, why didn't Doc counter and put Brook in the post to make Bam work? If Brook,
but we ain't never seen Brook in the post, not since what was it, game 4 or 5 against Atlanta in 2021. Nobody.
That's my point, though. He has that bag. Why not at least?
He do.
Why is Brook thinking he Dirk Nowitzki? Dude, Lopez has a deep bag in the post. If it's not working for the 3, go in the post, bro. We've seen it work.
Brook think he Kyrie Irving.
They would have to like quadruple team him, otherwise he would just slow cook and get everybody in foul trouble. But nobody posts him up, because that's Giannis' office, to be quite honest. You want Giannis to go to work down there, and he's much faster. Right. And he's probably a better passer than Brook. So it's like, well, not probably. He's a much better passer than Brook. So
Brook
you want Giannis to operate down there. Is
Brook obsolete?
No, he's not obsolete. Like I said, Miami it's only a few teams that can expose Brook, and Miami is probably the best at it. Boston tries to do it, but they're not that good at it, because they only got Horford and Porzingis, right?
Right.
That's not gonna do it. But in Utah, that was probably the best team I seen do that like that. They walled Giannis off, and it worked just like Miami. So, it's just
it was an interesting scheme, because they were able to wall off Giannis Amtrak, but then still throw 2 people at Dame.
Yeah, they were doing that too. So
that was
like
very. Their defensive scheme was interesting,
because we only saw Giannis and Dame in the pick and roll. So when they did the pick and roll, they would just come at him, right? And then I saw them try to run that with Brook, and then they didn't blitz, and then Dame would drive into the double team. So it was. They had them all messed up offensively.
I agree.
Like I said, Miami is probably the best team that can like screw you up X's and O's wise. So, it's just, we got to get it together by the time we play them. But I think, was it Stacy? Somebody pointed out that we beat them 2 out of 3 times. So they just caught us when we wasn't hitting. But I don't know. We got to be able to adjust to that.
But, I say that, and I just say they caught us when I was hitting. But who was usually hitting on the Bucks in the playoffs? That's the problem. In the playoffs, our 3-point shooting go down naturally in the playoffs.
Right.
So that's the reason why they always put us out, because they turn us into a 3-point shooting team.
But we fall for
it. And we miss. We typically miss. They load up on Giannis and say, make the 3-pointer. And we, in our inconsistent shooters, be shooting inconsistently all the time. We need a player like AJ Green's a good development, because he's one of those players that can kind of shoot them out of it. But we really need Dame to shoot them out of that. That's why we got him. We really got him out the wall. Yeah. And Dame not making open shots is what hurts the whole offense, because that if Dame can shoot better, that blows up any defense they have designed against the Bucks.
That's all day. Anybody, if they hitting, they dangerous.
Yep.
That's
why when the game when he's hooping, when Dame is hooping, we're unbeatable.
Yeah.
If you look at the stats of when he scores 25 or more, it's crazy.
Yeah, we only lost like a couple games.
Yeah, we might have lost 3 games if he scored 25. Yeah.
Anybody, when they hitting, they defense gonna be on point, because they want the ball. I want to score again.
Right. Hey, Jeff Riley, tap in. What's your thoughts about tonight, sir? You look tight. I need to let you talk, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
First off,
Jeff is
why
fired up.
did Doc take the night off and let Griffin coach again? That's stupid. The defense was not there. How? Dame played like he was washed. Giannis played like he was washed. The whole team played like they were washed.
I really think they thought they was going to lay down, Jeff. I really think they thought after that Denver game that they was just going to come in and walk over Miami. I'm telling y'all, you could feel it. They came out there with some arrogance, bro. I'm telling you.
My thing is like they've done that so much this season. We can't, they do that every 2 games. It feel like the Bucks do that that's kind of their trademark this season. Thinking teams gonna lay down for them. Like y'all be together, y'all played 2 good defensive games, and now they supposed to just lay down for you. What teams lay down for you is when you play defense every game. Like they didn't play defense this game. That's when they lay down. When they know you're gonna play defense every game, then they lay down. They don't believe in y'all defense.
Right.
Why would they believe in y'all defense? Y'all only had 2 good defensive games. Like, come on, man. The Bucks need to get out of their cells and think about the big picture because they too much into them. I feel like sometimes.
Here's the question: what's Doc's record against Spo?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Somebody in the chat can find that out.
Yeah,
I would like to know. That's an interesting question.
He has a losing record against Spo.
Does he?
Yeah.
Because I seen them Philly teams beat. I feel those Philly teams beat
Miami always put a whooping on Philadelphia.
No. Philly.
We gonna wait till somebody look that up. Let's not misspeak. Let's wait till somebody bring them stats up.
I think Philly beat up Miami a lot. That's the only team that really beat Miami. It's Philly.
The last 2 years, Miami put Philadelphia out.
Yeah.
No, Boston put Philadelphia out.
Yeah, last year they did.
Yeah. Boston put Philadelphia out. Miami put was the team that beat Miami the most is Philly. I think for what I've seen, every time that's a bad matchup for them for some reason. Because of the way Embiid plays, I think. It's got something to do with Embiid. Because he don't have to drive in.
I can remember Ben Simmons costing them, Harden costing them, Embiid injured against them.
I thought that was Boston.
No, I think that was against. I don't think that was against.
Hey, let's forget about the ops. This is about what the Bucks need to do to win.
Yeah.
The ops gonna come when they come. I wish the worst for the Miami Heat. I wish the worst for the Boston Celtics. I wish the worst for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I wish the worst for the 76ers. I don't care about none of them teams. I wish the worst for all of y'all. That y'all whole team go 0 for 100. I don't care. I want us to win. We need to focus on what we need to do to win this championship. Because them dudes we talking about, them teams, ain't none of them won no championship recently.
No.
Ain't none of them won no championship recently. None of them. We are the team
Bucks
that
are the
won the
only
most
team
recent
from the
championship. They should be scared of us. We need to get ourselves together and get focused. We need to check this attitude that some of these players got, thinking we too good. Teams about to lay down for us just because they should be spooked at what we did against Denver last night. No, I forgot who said this. It's the National Blowout Association. Hey, B, people get blown out every day, B. You got to be focused every day. People getting blown out. That's just what it is. I just think we have a little bit of arrogance sometimes, and I think it bit us in the butt. You could tell, like, why do I say that, right? If you look at the game last night, did you see how they came? How the Bucks walked into that? They were dead focused.
Details.
Even in the celebration, like, they come out, all the little fire and all that. They wasn't jumping around. They was dead serious that game. You could tell just from how they came out. They like, oh, yeah, they dead serious today. And I did not see that same energy today because they're like, oh, no Jimmy Butler, no problem. I think that's what they thought. And they got their wake-up call. Every team is coming to play regardless of who's on the floor. They got people and friends and family watching them too. You don't think they want to hoop?
Yeah.
Jovic treated him like he was Jimmy Butler.
It's just the inconsistency. We just need a
Yeah,
stretch of
that
5
stuff,
games. I'm not even
hopefully
asking for no
they'll work out.
10-game win
Jovic
streak.
is a
Can we get 5
Jovic is
games
a
of good ball?
nobody rookie. Jovic is a nobody rookie, and he ate him up.
Yeah, hey, Keys, I kind of agree with that. It looked like we was out there experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked.
On
I agree with
defense.
you, Keys. It looked like we was out there. You can't experiment against the Miami Heat. They not the Washington Wizards. You experiment against the Wizards.
It looked like
Not the
Griffin
Miami
was
Heat.
coaching again.
It did look
Yeah, I
like
got to drop.
the defense was
Okay, all right, and
Hey, peace, chat.
peace,
Hopefully
peace,
we
peace.
get a win on Thursday. Memphis.
Yeah. Absolutely. Tap back in. Album is on. Is it on iTunes too?
It's everywhere. The
Okay,
EP is
all right.
everywhere. If you
Put
like
the
a
link in the
little
chat
house
before you
music.
dip. Put the link in the chat before you dip. I'll hit you up later. And
All right, peace, y'all.
all right, go.
Peace.
All right, let me just switch this up a little bit here, gentlemen. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right.
I just want 5 good-looking games.
That's 5 games. And salute the Amtrak. Let's get them likes up, y'all. It's
Yeah,
120 of
Amtrak,
y'all
yeah.
in here. 44 likes. We should be at 70+ likes. Come on, y'all. I told y'all this ain't coming
Dame-
out of y'all Social Security, ETF, none of that. Come on,
Dame
y'all. Hit the
said
like
that he-
button. Go ahead, Jeff.
Dame said that he's coming back. When? When? We haven't seen it yet.
You right.
I'm getting
That's-
tired of defending him.
Maybe that's the good thing. We haven't seen it yet. Because if this a comeback, we done.
Yeah, that
You know, it's back to
he
the
gotta
future.
get it together.
What's this? This ain't it.
this
You know,
is
so
Maybe he'll show up and do Dame time after the All-Star break.
man, dude.
we just need him to play well when the playoffs start. That's what Bucks Nation need to understand. We didn't get
We need
Dame
him
for
to-
the
we need
regular
him to play
season.
off- we-
He is for the
We need him to
playoffs.
play well now, because if he don't play
Yeah.
well now, they won't even make it to the playoffs.
Oh, they make it to
that's
playoffs.
extreme. Come on, Jeff. That's extreme. We
They
go
win 7 more
That was
games.
extreme. Come
I'm
on,
just-
Jeff. Take that
I
back,
know that's
Jeff.
extreme.
No,
I'm
no,
just- I'm just
you gotta walk that back. That was extreme, Jeff. Come
I'm
on,
just
Jeff.
that pissed right now. I'm just
Okay,
that
all
pissed
right.
right now.
walk that one back.
Right. They gonna win 7 more
I'm
games.
just that pissed. I know they're gonna make. I know they're gonna make the playoffs.
And I'm
just
not
pissed.
worried about seeding either, to be honest. I just need us healthy and Dame just looking like he turning the corner. If Dame
Well-
have like 3 good games in a row going to the playoffs, it's up. I'll feel confident. It depends how he plays that last week of the season for me, how much confidence I have in the Bucks.
Dang, man, he got us.
I just don't like seeing them lose.
Oh, facts, same. Who you
I
telling,
don't like
bro?
seeing them lose either, but it's certain teams.
And I want to see everybody play.
It's
good.
certain teams that beat the Bucks.
Hey, you mute.
Certain teams that beat Miami in the playoffs. Some
Uh-huh.
teams that beat the Bucks all the time is Miami in the playoffs. So you really want to focus in on those teams and scout those teams. Well, I feel like we don't scout Miami well enough, and they scout us to the T.
I agree.
You know, because Miami is a team that always puts us out. If we beat Miami, we're probably going to make it to the finals. You know, the thing is, we got to go through Miami. You know, and we be overlooking Miami somehow, and that's our worst matchup
right.
out of the
Yep.
whole East. Miami every time, and we tend to play them most of the time. So how are we not prepared to beat Miami ever? You know, and it doesn't make sense because as much as they played us, we played them.
Right.
So it's like, how come we don't know
I'm
they
gonna-
tendency? How come we
I'm
don't?
gonna
you
put
know,
this in the. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
put this in the football analogy. What team always put the Packers out?
49ers.
49.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
Pam.
don't wanna
Miami
Doc
don't
is
is
wanna put
50
it- I
and
don't wanna put it
47.
in that
Thank you,
analogy.
Pam. Go ahead.
I don't want that analogy because that means we ain't gonna never beat them. We gotta rely on somebody else to beat them. You know, because that means we can't beat them because the Packers haven't shown the ability to beat the 49ers in about 30 years.
We came
So-
close.
So,
We came
so
close.
we don't want Miami to be the 49ers. As we,
Right.
you know,
Nah.
we want to be
Okay,
able to
the
beat them.
Dallas Criminals. The Dallas Criminals used to kick our butts.
Ain't no
bad.
analogy. We ain't putting no type of analogy on this team. Hey man, this Bucks Nation over here, we gonna figure this out. I'm tired of this foolishness. You gonna go ahead and
But
beat down Denver and then lay down against of all teams, the Miami Heat. Of all
we
teams.
played two teams tonight. You forgetting? We played the refs.
Oh, that's default.
How
We
in
don't
the
even bring
hell?
that up no more. That's default, bro. The
How in
refs,
the hell is how in the hell is Giannis and Dame only getting 4 free throws and all 4 came from Dame?
they put the call in, bro. I'm telling you. They put the call in. Bucks ain't getting no calls. Bucks ain't getting no calls.
That's
Ever.
ridiculous.
We don't even need to talk about that. If you're wondering the effects of the game, the Bucks will never get calls. We don't get superstar calls ever anymore. I don't know what that's about. And I think that throw Dame off a little bit too. Damn, you used to shoot 12, 13 free throws a game. You barely get 4, and you doing the exact same stuff. I would feel wild too.
Yeah, I mean the Bucks.
It's time
some of it.
it's time that Giannis go off on the refs. I don't care if he get
Yep,
so
I
many
agree.
technical fouls that he get tossed out of the game. He need to make a statement to the refs saying,
I mean,
"I'm getting fouled.
some of this is
I'm
a
pissed off."
back-to-back though. Some of the worst team to play on a back-to-back is probably Miami though.
Yeah,
I would say because of the way they play, just how physical they play, how much movement they have. You know, they run off screens a lot, they set screens a lot, they move a lot, they take charges. And you know, when you are on a back-to-back, and the Bucks ain't a young team no more, you gonna feel that. You know, you ain't
yeah.
gonna want to
But
close out. You saw players not want to close out at the 3-point line. Not that they
who
couldn't.
on the
They
Bucks
had
take
nothing.
charges?
Huh?
Who on the Bucks
Kevin
take
Love?
charges?
Kevin Love, who on the Bucks take charges? Nobody.
Yeah,
We haven't had
nobody.
nobody take charges. Watch his name. I'm about to bring up. Watch his
Ilya
name.
Silva.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
Right, since
Count
Ilya
Dracula.
we
Dracula used to take all type of charges.
Actually-
we had nobody like
Actually, White Man Can't Jump used to take charges.
that.
He did.
OG Pat Connaughton was that dude. OG Pat Connaughton, I agree.
Yeah. And what's that dude named Deladova?
Deladova, like
We
Deladova.
used to take all type of charges. But that's it, man. We need somebody that could take charges because Kevin Love, he be charging everything. To take a charge.
I can name another player that we had that took charges. He's doing it in Chicago.
Oh,
Javon Carter.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I just want to chalk this up as a bad game. I don't want to look into this too much. I think Trav414 said it in the chat. Miami was on an 8-game losing streak till today, so they might have been due for a win.
Oh my god, that even made it even worse.
No, they were on they were the last 5 games they were 3-2.
Okay, so hey Trav, you giving bad information, bro?
I was about to say, dang.
Yeah,
they were 3-2. They lost 1, then they won 3, and then they lost against Boston Sunday.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't look forward to playing Miami in the playoffs, but they seem to always find us. So you might as well get ready for that. Because Miami is always the hardest team for us. I got more confidence in us beating Boston. I got more confidence in beating any other team than Miami. Just because of Spo.
Spo was the difference.
Just because of Spo. Because he going to have his team ready to play every game. And the Bucks this season, the way they've been so inconsistent, they'll beat the Bucks. Because the Bucks going to take a game off when they win game 1. They're going to come game 2 not focused. You know what I mean? They're going to blow them out game 1, then game 2 they can be like, oh, we got them, and then they gonna beat us, and then they, it's just like even last year, we was up like 15-20 going into the 4th quarter for 2 games, and then we just flatlined on in the playoffs. Like we really had them beat, and then every time in the 4th quarter, Jimmy Butler be sitting on the bench looking like, oh, they letting us come back, and then all of a sudden the game be like 5 points by the time he come in the game. Like that's that. I mean, Miami. We gotta stop getting beat by Miami others. I mean, right. At the end of the day, the Miami others be beating us. You don't even beat Jimmy Butler. I mean, Jimmy Butler had 40, but when we lost him in the playoffs, they was coming back with Jimmy Butler on the bench every time.
Right.
And that's the problem with when we play Miami. Duncan Robinsons and the other players just come in, they start lighting us up. And then when they trade those players to different teams, they be scrubs. So. Right. We can't keep letting
Bud didn't know how to make adjustments against him.
But we can't let Jovic. We did it again today, and Bud ain't even a coach. We let a Jovic come in and hit a career high.
Right.
A nobody rookie.
Yeah, like
A
dude got a
nobody
career high.
rookie.
He was lighting us up like he was a superstar or something. It's like that's Miami. We can't keep letting Miami get away with that. And I think we let Miami
Usually
get
it's
away
the
with that.
usually it's the guards that light us up, but Jovic is a small forward.
Forward, yeah.
I think Miami be just like the Bucks be always they like to play up to names. You see what I'm saying? Not to teams. Like the Bucks look at the names and then they be like, okay, I'm finna lock in. And,
Right.
lock
That's
in. You know what I mean?
that's fair. Yes.
And
Yep.
then a team like Miami, there is no names. You see what I'm saying? It's just a team you gotta lock in on. The Bucks ain't good at that because now you gotta guard average players like they stars, and the Bucks don't know how to adjust mentally to that. Because look how they played Jokic versus how they played today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like if they would have took Jovic as seriously, Jovic would have had 0 points. You see what I'm saying? Like if they would just took a game plan and said, when the Bucks game plan against Miami, treat them all like stars. And I bet
Right.
you'll blow them up. And I bet you'll blow them out because none of them are stars. None of them are even above average players. So if you play them like they a star, you're gonna beat them. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna beat them. But the Bucks don't ever do that because all we gotta do is stop Jimmy Butler. Then Jimmy Butler don't play. Then we get blown out by like 30. So it's like, like just treat Miami like they all stars and you'll win that game easily. Respect your opponents. The Bucks have a hard time respecting their opponents.
Yeah.
And that's been the story of the year. The Bucks have been disrespectful to their opponents, and they get ran through every time that happens. And when they stop doing that, there'll be a more consistent team. Because I'm with you, Am. I want to see them win a good 5 games and look like a good team.
Yeah.
More not one game look good, and the next game look like trash. Then do it all over again. We need some consistency out of this team. How are we gonna trust them in the playoffs? No,
No,
We
I'm
had
still
our foot on New York's neck and we let it loose. We had our
let
foot on
loose.
Cleveland's neck and we let it loose. We
And
had
we
our
all say the
foot
same
on
thing. Oh, it
Miami's
was
neck and we
Christmas.
let it loose.
Oh, it was Christmas. They took a day off. They won the last game, and it's like,
Right.
but they keep doing that. They keep doing that. They do that a lot this season more than most seasons, and it's like, I don't know if they noticed, but they didn't win the championship last year. You know what I mean? They ain't the champions.
Right.
So they play like they the champions, but y'all not the champions. Just because you got Dame don't
Right.
mean you the champions. Like you didn't win. You didn't come out the East last year. So stop acting like it. Act like you got something to prove. Now, I don't see a team that plays like they got something to prove. I see a team that plays like they think that they are the champions and that everybody else is a contender. And that's a weird thing for a team that ain't the champion,
Right.
to play like. I don't understand the mentality of that. And it's all because they got Dame. I know that's all. They
But I
mindset shifted.
have one question before I go. What big man is out there that has quick feet that will be available? I don't see none.
I
No,
don't see
we'd
none.
have to get an
That's the problem.
undersized big, like a
I don't see
6'9",
none.
6'10" small forward or something, or power forward, undersized power. There isn't. The only
I don't
option
even
was
see a
Bismack
power forward
Biyombo,
that's
and he's
available.
gone. It
Who
was
got
Bismack
Bismack?
Biyombo, he's gone.
Who got him? Somebody got him already?
Yeah, I can't remember what team, but I think a contender might have got him. Bismack. Oh, the
Yeah.
Suns, I thought, or was it?
I think Oklahoma City.
Yeah, one of
them.
them teams got him. Yeah, I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Well,
But
other teams got him.
there's no power forward or center that's available that's going to be movable that has quick feet and play good defense. There is none.
Nah.
Unless we go to Puerto Rico and snatch Boogie and bring him back.
Boogie ain't one either.
Right.
Boogie ain't
I
one
know,
either.
but at least he's something.
I'm just saying, maybe that dude from Greece can move. I don't know.
We just need somebody to move. Like I said, we just need a Larry Sanders type of player. Rebounder, defender.
Better than Bobby. We need somebody that's better than Bobby. That can close out.
I love Bobby, y'all. Bobby's a black hole sometimes offensively. Bobby got tunnel vision sometimes. Hey, y'all. Like, hey. I love Bobby. I think Bobby's cool and all that. He bring the energy. But sometimes Bobby can shoot us out of the game the same way he can shoot us out of the game. Because it'll be people open. Like, once Bobby get his back like this and he take 2-3, ain't nobody touching that ball no more. No. Ain't nobody touching that ball. Ain't no kick out, no nothing.
He has that Carmelo Anthony mentality.
Yeah,
Carmelo
right.
Anthony was a black hole.
Right. You know, you right. You right. You right. You
Hey,
know,
but
you right.
Bobby,
That
That's where he played with Carmelo Anthony, so I believe that's where he got that from when they were in New York.
yeah, he just, Bobby want to get his shots up.
yeah, that's the thing. Bobby getting them shots up, bro. Bobby is definitely getting shots up. We just need to figure out. We just got to tighten up. We know what we could be. We saw, and I saw somebody say, "Oh, I told y'all that win against Denver didn't matter. They were hurt." Hey, news alert! We didn't have
They
Chris
weren't hurt.
Middleton either, sir, and we still
They weren't
won.
hurt. They
Man,
weren't
some
hurt.
of these
They weren't
y'all
hurt.
got to start thinking before you type it. Sometimes
No,
it
you know
sounds
who was hurt?
crazy,
You know who was hurt? Miami was hurt, but
right?
the Nuggets
Yeah,
weren't hurt. Miami
yeah,
was hurt, but the Nuggets. You can
yeah.
say Miami was hurt, and they still blew us out. But the Nuggets weren't hurt. They were
Man, that's
fully
what I'm
loaded,
saying.
and they just got
It's just like
ran
they
through. That's
listen
all
to
it
the
was.
media and don't even do their own research. Stop watching
Because,
regular TV getting your news. That's what we here for. You get it from here. Stop watching these people that's paid to say something from cue cards.
but you know what? They weren't hurt, but Jokic allows Brook to stay on the floor. That's the difference between him and Miami because Jokic
Yep,
is so slow.
he's slow.
Brook
That's
can't
fair.
play.
We're a bad
Jokic,
matchup for Denver, just the way Miami. Well, Spoelstra is a bad matchup for us.
yeah,
We're a bad matchup for Denver.
because he allows Brook to be effective. Because Brook now you got to close. He got to close out to the three. He don't want to close out to the three either.
Right.
Jokic don't want to close out to the three. He don't want to be in switches either. So
Right.
And
so that's
Jokic
what's crazy. I'm glad you said that. How are you an MVP candidate, right? And you can't play defense. Jokic ain't no defensive stopper.
Nah.
Jokic is only offense.
I never
That's what be
seen Jokic
crazy
play-
with these narratives.
I never seen
Damn,
Jokic
yo,
play
this is
defense.
crazy.
But here's what separates Jokic and Brook: rebounding. Jokic will get a rebound. Jokic will get 20, 25 rebounds.
Right.
Brook won't even try to grab the ball. The ball could be right in front of him.
All he do is got his hand out boxing out. Did you even see if somebody was behind you before you start boxing out, bro?
Why won't you grab the ball? It don't make sense to me why he don't grab the ball. He always wants to tip it or something. It's like, just grab the ball, man. He don't want to get the rebound. For some reason, he don't want to get rebounds. Maybe his hands are soft and I don't know. It doesn't even make sense. But Brook don't like get rebounds. So that hurts the Bucks too, because when Brook's in, he doesn't rebound the basketball at all. So that kind of hurts him because he can be effective if he was an offensive rebounder. He should be getting 10 rebounds. Go ahead, Gibson.
I was making sure he focused and knew he was on live before you said it. Did
Amber.
something wild. What up, Gibson? Can you hear us, Gibson?
I'm not really happy right now because, man, I don't know what to say right now. But I don't know what to say. This game, I was going nuts on this game. I was going nuts because now I can get teased when I go to work tomorrow because I got two co-workers there, Miami fans. They can clown me tomorrow. They can say, we come in your building and then destroy you. Man, I feel like Horse did a good job addressing that, but he leave the main issue was left out at the deadline. The main issue was for a big man, a big backup man. That was the main number one priority. That was the number one priority was missing the address, and he failed to address that. And number two, the guys on the team have to sacrifice in order for the Milwaukee Bucks to win the 24 NBA championship. They have to sacrifice and come out every night and being willing to play. Not you win this night and the next night you off. It don't work like that. You have to be a consistent team in order to win. We cannot be allowing little clowny fellas them on joker teams. We never heard about going off. It is not good. So the Bucks need to wake up. The bench need to get it together. And people need to start scoring. If you see that you ain't shooting the three ball well, don't settle for the three ball.
Thank you. But that's coaching too. Coaching need to settle them teams. Spoelstra teams don't do that. We got to settle that down. I saw this comment from Pam. Pam, this is a great comment. Horse has to change the makeup of this team. Need younger and more higher IQ players. Portis should be in the hot seat. That's a valid point. And that's what I was saying before the season, Pam, when we was going back and forth about Brook and Middleton, and y'all was saying that they just need to be healthy and we straight. And I'm like, no, these dudes is old. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of set ourselves up for this.
I was thinking about that when he just said they need to come with the energy. The problem is they played a back-to-back, and the person who will play the small ball for is Jay Crowder. And he was no good today because he didn't have the energy. Because he owed.
1 second, Pronte. Just 1 second. Let me get 78 super chat. 1 second, then you can kick in there, Jeff. Hold on. Appreciate the $10 super chat. 78. I'm sick of scrubs getting career highs on the Bucks. We beat the real Jokic and lose to the fake one.
That's what I'm saying.
And losing Bucks got to start reading the scouting reports. Ain't no more easy wins. That's a fact right there, 78. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what we saying. They not taking all these teams seriously. We all know, you can tell in the first quarter if the Bucks are focused. You can tell right away, first quarter.
Guess what?
When you miss the first 2 shots of the game, you're not focused.
Everybody reads the Bucks scouting report. Everybody has a strategy for the Bucks. Every team they played this year, they had a strategy for Dame and came in with a strategy for Giannis. Every game. It wasn't one game where they didn't pack the paint and then double Dame on the perimeter. So my thing is, if every team can respect the Bucks like that, why are the Bucks disrespecting teams like that? Like they're saying they played us hard. No, they prepared for you. You didn't prepare for them. You didn't read the scouting report on them. You don't know.
But I don't think I'm gonna say prior to what I was saying earlier, and what he's saying with Max Jager saying that we beat them twice this year. I think we thought we had their number for beating them twice this year already. I'm telling you, it was arrogance. That's what got us. We whooped them twice already, so they like, oh, yeah, we got them now, and they got Butler, so we really
no. We got them with Butler,
right? With Butler, right?
We don't know. We ain't read their new scouting report because we had them like 2 months ago. All right. Teams change in 2 months. If we a different team in 2 months, why wouldn't they be a different team?
Right.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. When you respect your opponents, things like that don't happen. Because you read the updated report. This Miami ain't no bum team. They can go from the AFC to the championship. So how you disrespect the Miami, I don't know how any Bucks team can. But, keep doing it and they going to keep putting us out. That's one thing I know because they don't disrespect us at all. Like you said, what'd you see today? They was doubling Dame while packing the paint on Giannis. Guess what? They changed their strategy without Jimmy Butler in the game. Jimmy Butler. And the coach said it. Coach Sproles said it. He said, don't discount my boys out like that.
Here's a question.
And who got the noise in the background? I don't want to get no copyright strike.
Where was the
turn off the music, please? Go ahead, Jeff.
Where was the point of attack defender, Pat Bev, all night?
Man, ain't they?
He was nowhere to be seen.
My point was
he was nowhere to be seen.
The Bucks didn't play defense today, and that's what was the real story. The Bucks, all the guards did not play defense. There was no point of attack defense at all, from what I saw.
Nobody played defense tonight.
Nobody played defense. I feel like nobody. I'm with you. They just didn't play defense. I know they was making all them threes, but them threes was wide open. Like, dude, Jovic, whatever his name was, they didn't even run out of that dude. Like, you weren't even running out of that dude. Dude was sitting there wide open the whole game. Y'all was just watching him shoot, hoping he missed. And it's like, that's not a strategy for winning. No, because exactly. y'all didn't, just miss, I'm going to leave you open. Who does that? Like only the Bucks have done. I mean, I'm sure teams do that, but the Bucks have done that a lot this year. And
if I was Doc, I would have said, okay, you're not going to play D. Get on the bench.
Yeah,
come on in.
Because they didn't play defense. They went off no long road trip. They was at home. You know what I mean? I know they played yesterday, but let's be honest. They didn't even play the whole game yesterday.
Right.
They ain't played 20 minutes yesterday. Some of them people played 20 minutes. They didn't play a full game yesterday. They got to sit on the bench early, and watch the Nashes go off. So my thing is they got to sit on the bench again early and watch the Nashes go off again because they got blown out.
For all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons. Like, y'all got to figure it out. But really, we all know is our boy.
I thought the game cast off in the middle of the third.
Yeah, because it was terrible.
They fell down by 20. When they fell
I'm
down
gonna
by
tap you
20,
in
I
in a
thought the
minute,
game
Gibson. Give
passed
me a
off.
second.
Go ahead. Once the Bucks kept making them threes, I mean not the Bucks, but Miami kept making them threes, it was over.
Yeah.
Like if you gonna keep getting up open threes, you might as well sit everybody down. You know, what's the point of watching this? They just making open threes.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
just
but
gotta charge this. I see Mr. Cool. It was just a bad game.
it was
It'd
a
have been
bad game.
different if we was playing hard and got punished, but we brought no energy into Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family today. I think we just
No.
gotta charge this to the game as a
Yeah.
blip on the radar and know what we really, the team, how we really can play is how we played last night. That's how we really can play. So we know how we look when we locked in, right? And now we saw the other side of the coin, how we look when we not locked in. We got the yin and the yang in 48 hours. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree with that. We just gotta get Dame right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the last piece missing, really. We know we can play good defense now against a good quality opponent. We know we can lock in on the game plan, but we don't know if we can bring Dame along with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's been a mystery the whole season. What's up with Dame? You know, the league is wondering. Bucks fans is wondering, like, what's up with Dame? Like, we won even when we beat Denver. Dame didn't have a good game. It was like, what's up with Dame? Why he ain't, imposing
Dame was
his
taken
will?
out of the Denver game pretty early with all the foul calls made on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still shot like under for like 30-something%.
It was almost 50%, I think, close to 50. But regardless, it wasn't no good game. It wasn't no good game.
No 50%. He ain't shot 50%, but one time this year.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like we need to see Dame fit into the team for a change. He's almost like a misfit, almost, because he just doesn't feel comfortable in no circumstance. And it's like, what's up with that? And until they figure that out, until Doc figures that out, you can't really see the full Bucks until that happens. You ain't gonna be able to see the full Bucks until that happens. Right. And we just hoping, and I know you hoping, that we see it by playoff time.
That's all I'm hoping for. But let me just get Mr. Cool comment off. Hold on 1 second, Pronte. This is a good comment. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Typically, let me get this out here. Yeah, this is a great comment. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Typically on back-to-back games, Brook Lopez does not play well. His age and size make it hard to get his legs going back-to-back. Then Dame never got it going. And Miami game plan was to play fast. Perfectly well said. Well said. Well said, Mr. Cool. Well said. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. Gibson, stand by. Go ahead, Brandon.
What's up, yo?
What up?
Hold up, Brandon. I stepped up for Gibson.
Okay, appreciate you. Shout out to the OC. All right, sir. All right, Jeff.
I think it's a bad game, but I think you got Memphis coming up.
Let me see who we got. Hold on a second. Let me see. You can keep cooking, Brandon. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got Memphis, I think.
Yeah, Memphis, yeah. Yeah, it's Memphis. Yeah, Memphis, and then the Timberwolves again, then the 76ers. So we got a soft touch and then two serious teams. So this back half ain't no joke. We got to come. That's the thing. The Bucks have seen their schedule. If we seen their schedule, they've seen the schedule. They need to know. They need to bring it every night. It ain't no off game. Just because you think so and so ain't on this team, oh, we don't got to play today. Hey, we can chill. Let's just.
That March is good, ain't it? That March, that whole schedule in March is a matchup. Every game is a matchup in March. Every single game. You play the Clippers twice, Lakers twice. You play Phoenix again, I think. You play that. We already played Dallas twice. You play all the top teams in the West at least twice. Then we play Sacramento. We play Sacramento. We play all of them. And then we play Boston twice, I think. So,
right.
That March schedule is brutal.
It is. Go ahead, and I'm gonna let Gibson tap it. Go ahead, Brandon. Hey, you breaking up a little bit, Brandon. Go ahead though.
It is.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's just a bad game, Brandon. It's just a bad game. I don't want us to dig too much into this because we saw what they can do these last few games. I just think they laid an egg today. I really think, and it happens. You have a brain fart, and it just is what it is. All I'm saying is I don't want to see a performance like this for quite some time again. I'm going to give y'all this pass tonight, but I don't want to see this type of lack of effort for a long time. I know you have your ups and downs as a player, but this type of performance in front of friends and family is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I don't want to see no performance like this, and I do want to see Dame turn the corner. Because like I said, people are on his neck. If he's not careful, they will be picketing outside that man's house if he is not careful. Dead serious. He needs to get it together. The people are about to revolt against you, Mr. Lillard. They're right there on the cusp. If you don't get it together, bro, they are going to be at you. I don't want to see you smile in no news conference. I don't want to see none of that. You should be mad until you have 5 straight good games. I don't want to see a smile, sir. I don't want to see a commercial. I don't want to hear a rap. Nothing from you, sir.
Go ahead, Gibson. I just wonder if Dame the killer we thought he was. You know what I mean? That's what we waiting to see, that killer Dame.
But that's the thing, though. You see, he's won us a couple games. You've seen the game winner. You see what things that he can do. But it's like he teases you. He show you the goods and then take them away. He'll show. Oh, look, let me show y'all what I can do real quick. And then disappear. Then drop 40. Disappear for a couple games. Drop 35. Like, we just want 5 good games, bro.
We ain't looking for Robert Horry, though. We ain't looking for Robert Horry. We need a player that can play the whole game, not just make a game-winning shot. Come on, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But that's why I'm saying it's frustrating, though, because you see that he can do it. It's just like he's not. It's just the consistency.
It is frustrating to watch because it's so inconsistent. It's like,
it is.
I think he to me, he represents the Bucks to the T this year. How inconsistent he play. It's like a reflection of how Dame is playing this year. It's like the Bucks season.
Awesome comment.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, dang, what happened? Thought he turned the corner. Nope. Back to doing the same thing. That's how you feel about the whole team. Thought we turned the killer. Nope, back to doing the same thing. It's like that's how Dame is playing for us. It's like in the team, we own the Bucks. We want the Bucks to win, but then we like, man, but if we keep playing like this, we ain't winning. And that's the thing. We got. Go ahead, Gibson.
Gibson is tight, bro. I feel. Can we get the likes up, Bucks Nation? It's 100 of y'all in here. We should be at least 80 likes. Please support the channel so more people can see the content and more people can join and comment. Come on, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Just hit the like button. Go ahead, Gibson.
My concern is right. Who is this guy that the Bucks are getting from who's going from Europe? What is his name? What he bring to the table? That's what I would like to find out. What does he bring to this table? And John Horst, he need to address this problem fast because it is growing rapidly. We are getting exposed. We cannot only have 2 bigs. I should say half a big, not 2 big, half a big. We need a backup center bad. And we sit right there, let the OKC Thunder come right there and scoop up Bismack Biyombo for nothing.
That's true.
OKC came right there, scoop up Big Mac Biyombo right there. The Suns just have to sign a big. We gotta move. We gotta move. We can't be just waiting to see who. We got to make moves now.
But we can't. It's after. But that's the thing, though, Gibson. Trade deadline's over. Our only option, this is our team right now, Gibson. This is the team. Only thing we can do is add somebody from buyout. That's it.
Yeah, I mean on the buyout market. On the buyout market, like, what about Daniel House? He used to play for Doc Rivers in Philadelphia.
But that's not a big man, though. That's what I'm saying. We need a big man. We don't need no more guards. We got enough guards or players that can play guard. We need a big man. That's the problem. That's what made it crazy that we didn't get Bismack Biyombo. Because we need a big like him. I see you in the green room too, Daniel. I'll get you in here in a minute. But that's just what it is. We don't need no more guards, Gibson. Anything we talking about needs to be somebody athletic that can move. That's what we need.
And the thing about this right now, boss, I think they need to send Middleton to the bench, and they need to let one of the young guys fill in that spot. Because I think
You're talking about Middleton
is up. Yeah,
That's
he's
wishful
up and down,
thinking.
man.
That's wishful thinking.
Middleton, when is he coming back again? When did Doc say he coming back? And is he out indefinitely? When is he coming back? What did
They
they
said
say about him?
indefinitely was the word they used for Middleton was indefinitely.
And that's what they used?
Ah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. He ain't coming. All right, that's crazy. Indefinitely. So we gotta wait till
What's
whenever.
up with you, Brandon? Why are you in the camera like that? Why are you in the camera like that? What's up with that? You turn the lights off? Hey, man, come on, bro. Focus. Focus, Brandon. Focus, bro. You wild. That threw me off. You see everybody got quiet? Come on, man. Focus. Focus, Brandon. Focus, bro.
So when we play again, when we play our next game again, when will be our another games? When will be our another games?
The next game is against the Grizzlies, and that is going to be on the 15th. So in 2
We
days.
don't need them to. We don't need them to go. We don't need them to go in Memphis and lay an egg now. We need them to
They
come
won't
out.
though. I guarantee they won't. They'll wash Memphis, and I'm gonna tell you they will. They're gonna be like, oh, we got disrespected. Now they're gonna go down there and beat on Memphis. I guarantee they beat on Memphis. They're gonna beat on
They
Memphis.
better.
Bobby
They better
Portis
don't lay
gonna
no
have
egg.
40 points.
Right, because they'll low. They some bottom feeders. Bobby Portis gonna style on them.
Yeah.
Bobby, and they ain't got no big. Bobby P gonna style on that. He loved them type of matchups. Bobby P love that type of matchup.
But real contenders, he's disappeared. Real top teams, he disappeared.
He disappeared a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna even hold you. He disappeared a little bit. But like I said, this is a learning experience, and hopefully the Bucks know that they can't just be taking teams lightly. That's what we learned.
No.
You can't take teams lightly. That's what I respect about Jordan and Kobe and even Giannis. They don't take no days off. They are not giving you an inch. And that's why I don't see how they don't leave. Like, I know Giannis ain't vocal, but when you see somebody playing that hard and you don't play that hard, that would mess with my soul. That would mess with my soul, bro. I would feel away. I see this man going all out every game, and I'm half-assing it.
What about
you know what I'm saying? How? Where's y'all pride? Who raised y'all?
Who raised y'all? Where's Danilo? What about Danilo? Gallinari. What about Gallinari? I don't know, man.
Gallinari got who would win in the foot race between him and Lopez?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I don't think Gallinari. That's another old man. Gallinari should be hooping with us at the Y and killing.
Yeah. Killing.
He should be hooping with us at the Y. He done had like 2 ACL surgeries.
Yeah.
All types of stuff.
No, keep him that way. Don't bring him to this team. He's a very good scorer now. He's a very good scorer now. He's a good scorer now. I must give him that. He could score. But we don't need no more old guys on this team. We need to get younger. What about your boy from the herd, Amber? He used to play for the Lakers. Gabriel. They wouldn't be able to bring him over.
He's in the G League for a reason, bro. I'm not gonna even hold you. I'm not gonna even hold you. We just gotta have real conversations here, bro. And we're not gonna pull nobody from the G League that's gonna move the needle. We need to hope on a miracle for a big man. A miracle that somebody just pull a goofy. We need somebody to pull a goofy. That is our only way of getting a big man. And this is why I was steady saying, man, we did not need to resign Brook. He scammed us. He pulled the Kansas City shuffle on us and we didn't see it. And I saw y'all believe it. I was like, he's at the height of his power from last year. He's at the height. Get this man out of here. We need to have the Bill Belichick mentality. You had your best career year. Okay, get him out of here. Let's get some picks to retool.
They should have traded. They should have signed and traded.
Traded Brook, man. I'm telling you. And Chris. But I'm cutthroat like that, so I don't got no empathy. I don't got no empathy.
They should have definitely traded Chris.
Oh, man. So we stuck with this team. And this is the team people wanted. Oh, we need to run it back. We should have kept Drew, all that. So those people that I know who you are in the chat, I'm not going to call y'all out, but y'all know who y'all are. They would say, let's run him back. Let's re-sign him.
Most people would have said, keep Drew, get Dame for Middleton.
Right, yeah. I agree with that. That would have been the perfect scenario.
Most people wanted to trade Middleton, but Middleton was untradeable for some reason.
No. Tell the truth, Pronte. Say what it is. You know exactly why Middleton didn't get traded. This man trying to come in here and be political. Look at it. Shout out to Pronte.
Because of Giannis, if they didn't want Giannis didn't want his friend to get
He
traded
didn't want his
because of
point
Giannis.
guard. I get it, but then you got to be held accountable for that too.
Yeah,
For somebody that's out indefinitely all the time.
all the time. I remember Giannis saying after a game when they said Middleton got injured. I played without Middleton before. I played a whole 2 years without Middleton. Like 2 years. Yeah, he was out for 2 years when dang man. I'm used to Middleton being out. Like, see? And we was arguing about him being injury prone or not.
Yeah.
The man is injury prone. I think people need to realize Middleton is injury prone.
Yeah, and it's not his fault. It just be bad stuff that happens. Turn ankle, you fall funny. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate.
You fall funny and tear up your knee for 2 years.
Hey, Brandon, let me tap in Daniel. I forgot he was out here in the green room. My bad, Daniel. Let me tap you in real quick. Tap back in, Brandon. Give me a second. All right.
You think Middleton gonna come back this year?
Damn, Pronte, what? This year? He'll be back.
I don't know. Playing 5 minutes on minute restriction, 5 minutes a game, ain't coming back. It's playing 10 minutes a game, a comeback. I don't know, man. Like that dude gonna be on like a 15-minute restriction. I'm like, man.
1 second, Pronte. I know why you in here, Daniel. We gonna pivot a little bit. Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad, son. Go ahead, Daniel.
Man, we got our ass bust tonight, man. Man, we got our ass kicked tonight, man.
We got rolled on, bro. We got rolled on.
It was twice that we had in the 10 points, and then every time that he didn't let man to run. Every time. It was like you couldn't get a good rhythm. And the same problems that guys wide open. It wasn't even like they got in the face. I'll get it if you had your hand in their face and he'll hit the shot. I give them a salute. But they got too many wide open shots tonight. It was too many, and they just killed them every time. It was like a pick, and then
we looked like Griffin was still coaching us.
His ghost is probably still there tonight, man.
He said his ghost is crazy. It's crazy. What?
It was one of those nights, man. It was just one of those nights. I'm like, man, why are we gonna lose this game?
But now what I want to talk about is what I thought you was gonna bring up first is the whole Giannis MVP scenario. So we know now that Giannis has almost zero chance of winning MVP. That's out the door now. From what the clip that I saw, it's a wrap for that. That's a wrap. What did they say, Daniel? Tell us what they said, Daniel.
I said in the clip. They even one of the guys that was on the panel didn't even have Giannis in top 5. He wasn't even in the top 5.
But tell him why. Tell him why. And it was Windhorse. Tell him why.
He said that because this team changing coaches. They said they're gonna hold that accountable to the Bucks for that. I never heard of of voters holding the Bucks accountable, holding Giannis accountable for getting a coach fired for MVP criteria.
You know what, man? They've been trying to run that narrative. That's the dumbest narrative I heard. That's people that don't even know the Bucks.
Right.
You didn't get Jason Kidd fired. Y'all was very good.
We're talking about Griffin. Yeah, Griffin. You said Jason Kidd. You mean Adrian?
No, because they was trying to say, "Oh, he got Jason Kidd fired."
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
He got this player fired. Dude, Jason Kidd was barely good. Giannis wouldn't even arriving by the time Jason Kidd got fired.
Right.
He had nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with Budenholzer was there for 5 years.
Yeah.
They were tired of Budenholzer. He didn't get them fired. They were just ready to move on and go a different direction. They were, Budenholzer had been there 6 years.
But this further cements what I said before is that the league is against the Bucks.
Yeah, they just make anything up. That thing is stupid. That's just a dumb narrative. Like, dude didn't get Budenholzer fired. Budenholzer got himself fired for you losing to Miami, not double teaming Jimmy Butler. That's what got Budenholzer fired. They got tired of losing Miami. You know who got Budenholzer fired? Spoelstra. Spoelstra got
Spoelstra did. Well, Spoelstra did catch a body. Spoelstra did catch a body. That was a
Spoelstra
body
got
he caught.
Budenholzer. That's who
And
got Chris Middleton got Budenholzer fired. That's who got Budenholzer fired. Chris Middleton.
Go ahead, Gibson.
And not only that, too, but still left Fiserv Forum with them 2 timeouts still in his back pocket.
He said his back pocket is crazy.
He still got them timeouts in his back pocket, Puffy, when he get another coaching job. He left but 6 timeouts in his pocket for the game.
They're supposed to win on off the court, man. Wait till that finalizes that divorce and all of a sudden, yep, I'm gonna gosh, this dude did right.
Yep.
Shout out to Spo for doing that. That was crazy that he did that.
He waited.
He waited. But shout out to that organization for looking out. Like, hey, hold on, we got you. Just be cool.
Just wait this
just be cool. Just be cool. We got no state taxes, sir. We got you. Relax. Relax.
So I'm by you
know what? You know what? I was thinking about that. Go ahead, Gibson.
Go ahead, Gibson. Hold that thought, Project.
To you, Daniel and Pronte, right? As moving forward, we would like to see the Milwaukee Bucks play a more serious game. Like, come out, like every game, we come out motivated. We cannot disrespect any team. We cannot take them for lightly. If we up by 15, we gotta, when we go into the halftime, we gotta talk to guys. We up big, let's put them away. We can't let them hang around.
I got
you know my biggest fear about the Bucks? They playing like the Dallas Cowboys. They remind me of the Dallas Cowboys right now. They just all front running, and then they got that all like arrogant and all that. You know what I mean?
Right, they the front running.
Like they already locked in. That's how they act. And then they get beat. You be like, see, there they go.
There they go. Right, and they'll whoop a couple good teams, and they be like, "Oh yeah." Then they start to chirping, and then they'll take an L against some bottom feeder. Yeah, you're right.
We don't want to be the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, man, I hate that even that was brought up, bro. That hurt a little bit.
That's how they play. They think they better than teams. They ain't better than. It's like, come on, y'all tripping now. Y'all ain't lost all humility to the game.
Right. Like I said, I think they think it's gonna be gift wrapped to them or something. The Bucks have, like I said, I feel like they think it's gonna be gift wrapped to them. I really feel.
The problem with the Bucks is it's not even their best player. It's the bench.
Right.
How you a bench player thinking things is gift wrapped for you? Like, come on now, that's way too comfortable. You on a bench thinking things supposed to just people gonna lay down to you. Pat Connaughton, ain't nobody laying down to you. Like who's scared of Pat Connaughton? Who's scared of Pat Connaughton coming off the bench? How you not coming in there with all type of effort? You Pat Connaughton. That's how you made it in the league. If you didn't put that effort there, how you gonna stay in the league if you ain't got effort? That's all people know you for.
Valid, Pam.
You got Bobby Portis. You gotta be on point, Bobby. Every game. I don't know what y'all like. It's the bench player that be blowing me. Like y'all should be playing hard every game. Y'all not. Brook Lopez.
Intento, the link is in the chat, bro. If you want to try to hop in, bro.
But you know what though? I think that Dame. See, I was thinking about that Dame, and the reason why he wanted to go to Miami is because of the state tax. Because that divorce is about to hit him hard.
That's a fact.
You think about what he made $50 million this year.
Yeah.
Take out the tax. They don't even count taxes. So that's before taxes. At least he got 3 kids.
Yeah.
60%. Gone.
Yep. Look how quick he did the math.
Alimony gone. I mean, just think about it. That $50 million taxes, about like that out of $50 million, they probably taking 15 from taxes.
Yep.
So,
and then what? And then the alimony, and then you paying for the kids. That's lifestyle. They got. I don't know if y'all know about that divorce. You get divorced, you got a little bit of a bag. They can get you for lifestyle.
You got to compensate for that.
So you got to compensate for lifestyle.
You talking about like, and she want full custody?
Right.
Oh yeah. He talking about a $50 million a year contract.
Yeah.
Going to like 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all, if y'all be doing dirt out here, hey, make sure you got some LLCs. Put everything in your LLC's name, protect yourself, and then get an umbrella over the top of that corporation. I'm telling y'all.
Think about $50 million and then turn it into $5 million for you. and $40 million for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, he goes. He
It's
goes
gonna
do
mess
something.
with you mentally. It's gonna mess with you. No excuses. That was your fault. We didn't tell you to do that. You gotta hold that L, sir, and embrace it.
That's your L, man. You gonna have to find some more endorsements, cause he probably, man, look, that math is crazy for him. That's why he's trying to get to Florida. He was trying to get rid of them taxes, do the divorce from Florida. He said,
I need to rapper. I need to get. He can make money, man. I'm buying and Daniel in front. He could rap. He could rap on the side, and he can make a couple bucks.
He ain't got no sense. He don't understand how to hide the money, man. He don't know what he's doing. He need to holler at your boy. I'll tell you how to hide all that.
So you know why Dame looking at that, man? He like, man, I'm playing for $2 million this year. I won't even take it home $2 million this year, man.
He's like, man, I gotta pay for my side chick too. Probably got a kid with her on the low.
And then you gotta pay for his lawyer. Lawyer probably raping him. Like, his lawyer taking.
Like, you know what? We should be kicking Dame back in, man. We hope everything works out. Man, we just kicked Dame back in for like 5 minutes. Then we gotta chill out, y'all. Hold on.
I feel sorry for him. I feel hurt for him.
Like, man,
we had to kick his back in tonight. Hey, Dave, you earned this one, bro. You've been playing wild, so we gotta crack jokes on you for a minute, bro. We gotta crack some jokes.
I feel sorry for you, Dan. I know it. I feel your pain, bro.
Right.
When that 50 turned into 2, you seen a whole different life. You seen a whole different life. You used to getting that full check, and it going to $2 million. You looking like, what did I do?
Before that last contract, if he was smart, he would have been his own negotiator like Lamar Jackson. Then if he would have had a company or business, he could have said his business was negotiating his contract. They took the money, and then he could pay himself. That's how you do it. I'm giving y'all some game if y'all paying attention. I'm giving y'all some real game if you paying attention.
No, you need to give it to Dame.
I need to give it to Dame. Bro. I'll tell you, hey, bro, hey. I know what I'm doing. I'm telling you.
He said, I know
what I'm doing. I'm telling you.
Damn, I got you, man. Come on.
I got you, bro. You don't see my name on nothing. You see only LLCs. Like, who is this man? Just saying, y'all. Food for thought. Just food for thought. But on a serious note, though, I think we all right. I don't want us to gaslight just because of this game. It was a bad game. We can't think. Yeah. You know what? We might not be exactly what we were yesterday, but we definitely not what we were today. We somewhere in the middle, and is leaning more towards that Denver game. That's the real Bucks. It's closer to the Denver game than what we saw tonight.
That's the question. Is that the question? Who's the real Bucks?
Yeah, who is the real Bucks? Hey, in the chat, let me ask y'all, what is the real Bucks? Is it what we saw in Denver? Is it what we saw tonight, or somewhere in between? Or are you leaning more one way or the other? Let me know in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna spin the block. So you go first, Pronte, then you Gibson, then you, Daniel.
I'm gonna say, because you know I'm a Bucks fan. I'm gonna be an optimist. I'll say the real Bucks is the one. The playoff Bucks is the one that we saw at Denver. That's the playoff Bucks. That's the playoff Bucks. Every other Bucks is just a regular season Bucks. You know, the one where we trying to get through the season. We trying to get to All-Star break. We trying to get on vacation. We trying to get a break. That's the Bucks. So I'm going to say the real Bucks is probably the one that's going to lock in the playoffs, the one we saw in Denver. The one that say, you got to beat us 4 games.
Right.
You got to beat us 4 games in the series, and we going to make sure it's hard for you to do it. That's the real Bucks. But it's just frustrating to watch the other Bucks because they lazy, they disrespectful, and they don't play good. They don't look good when they play. That's all.
No, that's a fact, though. Hey, these Bucks, they disrespect. Man, let me tell you something. My mind just different. If I'm at home hooping, right? Just even think when you was a shorty, right? And the females is on the side while y'all hooping at the park. Everybody going 100. They should feel like that every night. I be going 100. Everybody watching me. I'm about to hoop. Hold on, y'all. Oh, so-and-so up here? Hey, Nikki up here? Yeah, let's go. Hey, we hooping tonight. That's how I would be thinking. And how do you go and you getting paid millions and you can't focus? You can't focus. What do you need to focus and you getting millions? Everything you want is at the palm of your hand. Even if it's some physical stuff to get yourself together. What are you doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe because I would be considered a civilian today, money. But all I'm saying is, when I see somebody else playing hard, I want to go as hard, if not harder. And especially if I have a person on my team like Giannis that comes with Giannis's resume, it's almost like spitting in Giannis's face. I dead serious feel like that. When they hoop like this, you're spitting in Giannis's face. You're spitting in his face.
I mean, it feels like the only person that got something to prove is Giannis. It feels like most of the games.
Right.
Like, and that don't make sense. That means we got to get more players that got something to prove. Because everybody else like they ain't got nothing to prove. Like they didn't arrive in this league and they got
what up, Stacey?
Go ahead, Joe. I feel like the Bucks, Giannis the only one that feel like he got something to prove every game. He just like, look, I'm gonna prove I'm the best player on the court every game.
Damn, Jeff, you gangster.
Every game. And if we had Dame with that mentality, we'll be unbeatable. And that's the thing. Hey, Jeff, man, look, Jeff. Don't leave you alone on that one. I saw that.
Bro, did you see it? Did you see what Jeff said, bro? You see Jeff, bro? Hey, Rigo, you right. He said Dame playing like an 83. I say 85. I say 85, but right there, yeah, he playing like an 85. And he has limited player badges as well. His player badges have been removed instead of been added at this point in 2K. So, yeah, I agree with you, Rigo. Salute to you. And said he got an 83 2K rated. Oh, some of y'all be blacking out in the comment section. Salute to the best chat on YouTube. Who come with more content than this? Are y'all not entertained? Y'all be on here watching some of these people that be monotone, no energy, just going through a script. You come here for the energy. You come here for the knowledge, the good game, and to participate. Let's get them likes up. Go ahead, Gibson.
Shout out to Jimmy Roder because he always bigging you up on the other rest of podcast where he's listened to like the Cream City podcast, the Lockdown Bucks.
Appreciate it.
He always give you a shout out and he said you got the real thing. He said you need to go check Ambo. He got the real thing. He said,
shout out, that's my man, Jimmy Roller. I appreciate you, bro. Man, hey, appreciate you, Jimmy Roller. Hey, man, I just want people to be able to participate, speak their mind, man. I just want to go with a completely different format. I think it's dope that everybody could just tap in, give their input, comment section, get it read. Yeah. Hey, like this is I'm telling y'all, friends and family. I say it every video. And when you look in the chat, that's what it feels like. To how cordial everybody is on the panel. Somebody in the line, hey, I'm going to tap out for a minute so could tap in. This is a unit. We are building a community here, y'all, of real, true Bucks fan and people that got high IQ. Do y'all not see the comments in the comment section? Queens of the chat, the Stacy's, Pam's, Brenda's, Patricia's, Cynthia's, Janet MOC's, to Mr. Cools. I mean, man, the knowledge that you get in this chat is better than what you get on ESPN. It's better than what you get on ESPN. They get paid to tell y'all something. They're paid to tell y'all something.
You see, Tito, he said Beverly was lost tonight. 2 million Miller Lights.
See, y'all not gonna start turning up. They always start turning up after 10:30 with the wild comments. After 10:30, it's like gremlins or so. They start coming and bombing on people out of nowhere. It'll be cool that all of a sudden, boom, just start bombing on people. Salute to the chat.
Pat was cracking over the Miller Lights though. After that first game, like wow, like, look at the dude. Steve Austin with it. I'm like, dude, tripping.
Tony Jackson said, "You think LeBron will put up with how this team is playing?" No, he trade everybody. That's what he do, sir.
Yeah,
no. They'd have been traded at the trade deadline.
Wait. Yeah. Huh? He is putting up with a team and how this team playing. A worse.
Oh yeah, team. You're right. You're actually right.
What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? He on the Lakers right now. Have you seen the Lakers? Like what?
Yeah, they couldn't do it. They couldn't make the moves he wanted to, so he gonna hold his L this season. They still try to put 93 gas into 85, but it's all good. We're here for it. But don't y'all fret, Bucks Nation. We coming back strong. Do not fret. We are coming back strong. That I guarantee you. This was just a blip in the radar, and sometimes you need to get your system rebooted. The Bucks, I hope, got their system rebooted tonight by getting their head beat in by their ops in front of their friends and family. I would hope that would make them turn up. I expect a great performance against against Memphis, and I expect a virtuoso performance against Minnesota. Watch how we play Minnesota. Watch how we play
I hope
Minnesota.
Dame get the shot together on that 3-point contest. Hope
Maybe
that
that'll
3-point
help him. That
contest
might
get a
help
shot.
Dame. The 3-point contest.
I hope so.
It
I
might
hope
help
it, 'cause
Dame.
it needs some help. It needs some help. It's short every time. It's
Oh,
3-point shot short every time.
Hey, B-Shack, I'm gonna get you in here in 1 second. B-Shack, I see you. Can you hear me, B-Shack? We good? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna just say, Jeff. Yeah, I know too that my partner just got a divorce. Divorces are rough.
Yeah,
So I know he going through it. I know he going through divorces are rough, especially when you got as much money to lose a day and his kids to lose. Because
right.
it's hard for him to win a custody battle when you're an NBA player. How you gonna win a custody battle? Which I mean, that's hard. That's hard to
No, it
win.
is.
So, cause you on the road all the time, you ain't even in a hometown no more.
All
That's
my
just a
friends that got
hard
custody
sell.
just outspent. They just got a bigger bag.
They just got a
They
bigger
just kept
bag.
going to
They
court.
was able
The
to.
females couldn't pay. They couldn't pay for the lawyer, so they had to tap out.
And
Bag
he
wasn't big
probably got
enough,
to
had
pay
to
for
tap
it.
out.
But he ain't got that. He ain't got that luxury. He gonna have to pay
That's
for
correct.
her
In his
lawyer.
situation, for a civilian, yes. But in his situation, no. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna have to pay for her lawyer.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's wild
Day.
there, yeah. Shout out to him for holding that L. Damn. Huh?
So right now,
Hey, when they say it's keeper to keeper.
Right, yeah. Go ahead, Gibson.
Why
Then
is-
I'm gonna tap in
Go ahead,
B
Gibson,
Shack.
my
Go
bad.
ahead, Gibson. Oh, he tapped out?
Yeah, why is Connaughton still on this team? Why is Connaughton still on this team?
There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do about that, sir. Like that.
The legend of the
Hey,
chat.
let's
The
get B
great
Shack the
B-Shack.
floor because I don't know how long he got. B Shack, please bless us with some game. I'm grabbing this water real quick. Go ahead, B Shack.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, B-Shack,
Gibson,
peace and love.
Daniel, what's happening?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
So since we have grown men in this chat worrying about how old I am, I didn't take off the. I was getting
I didn't even want to get
uncomfortable
into
with
that,
grown
B
men.
Shack. I didn't even want to feed into that, sir.
So listen, you know something? We gotta throw this one out, man. We gotta throw this one out because it's a back-to-back. You got to realize when you play Miami, they're gonna play hard, man. They're not, you know, the narrative today was we knew what the narrative today was gonna be, that Denver was tired and all this type of stuff. And
right.
But if that, even if that wasn't the case, Miami is gonna play hard. They do everything hard. They cut hard. You play basketball, how you try to cheat on the cuts. They cut hard, and if you don't follow their cutters, you're gonna get burnt. They know how to get to Giannis and get back to the shooters. You just have to come with a whole different mentality, and with them coming off a back-to-back and probably an emotional high from beating Denver, he's got those from. I saw it in the first 2 minutes. I said, "Oh, it's gonna be a bad
Thank
night."
you. Somebody else said the same thing,
Yeah.
B-Shack. The writing was on the wall right away. When they hit the 3-4 threes,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna be a bad night. It was gonna be a bad night. But I need to Pronte. I was gonna say to Pronte that, I used to listen to Pronte and be like, okay, here we go again. I'll look at my watch and see how long it's gonna take for him to get on Dame's head. And I'm like, it's the only thing Pronte can talk about is Dame. And all I can say right now, I can't say nothing. Pronte got Dame pegged right now.
Yeah.
And I defended Dame a whole lot. But Dame, man, is not carrying his load
at all.
And he, in fact, I can make the case he is regressing.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the season, he is regressing, man.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that's a product of the changes they're trying to make to the offense. I don't know if he's still messed up in the head over his personal stuff. But if we're going to make any serious run, we need Dame to find himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say that. Listen, we have a slow team. We know that. So a slow team has to make sure every night they play great team defense. They can't afford to be mentally off, because if you lack athleticism and speed, you cannot have, your margin of error is very small,
Slim. Yep.
right? But I think the defensive scheme is the right defensive scheme. That being said, we know our bench isn't that strong, and we know we need Dame to be Dame for the playoffs, have a long playoff run. So that being said, I think tonight we just throw out tonight, man, because it was just one of those nights. I don't think we
Yeah,
should
that was it. It was
overreact
just a
to it.
bad. It was a rough night. Like you said, I
Yeah.
think that high from that game before, I think they was flying on cloud nine. I don't think they. I think like I said earlier, B-Shack, I don't know if you heard. I just think they thought Miami was gonna lay down after what they saw against Denver. I think they thought he was gonna lay down.
You know something? If they thought that, they thought wrong. You know, Muhammad Ali used to say, if you even dream you could beat me, you better wake up and apologize. And if they thought that, they were sadly mistaken. An Eric Spoelstra team coming
you can't
in
play them
slacking.
games.
No, man. And I really think that they think they got the Bucks number. I think in their head that they believe that they're better than Bucks.
Yep.
And they play like it. They may not be better, but I think they think they are.
And we beat them two straight
And
this year before this game. I just want to put things in the context. We beat them two straight comfortably before this game.
I'm gonna tell you this, Amara. I'm gonna tell you this. Until we beat them in the playoffs, I want to beat them. I want to get my get back in the playoffs.
Playoff, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, the regular season's okay, but until we can beat them in the playoffs, I think they're gonna always have that little bit of confidence against us, because they knocked us out as the #1 seed last year.
Correct.
And that's crazy. If I was the Bucks, there's no team I would get up more for than the Heat.
Agreed. What's wrong with this dude, Tito Wild? I gotta read this one. This was wild. Hold on, my bad. It caught me off guard, the comment. Hold on 1 second. Let me put this back. My boy Tito said Beverly was sitting on 16th Street and National eating at El Rey Mexican restaurant tacos with a Miller Lite. Why were you so descriptive, fam? That is
man.
That is wild. What's wrong with you, bro?
Wow.
But I'm not too mad about this game. I had a feeling something could go wrong because we was too charged. Yes. Did you see the type of focus the Bucks played with yesterday? That takes a lot out of you physically. They were locked in from when they came in the arena. You could tell. You could just tell it was laser focus. They wasn't even smiling when they was winning. They were so locked in, they wasn't even enjoying the moment, to be honest.
Yeah,
and I think they had an emotional letdown. Emotional letdown.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But last night they were on, man.
Right.
And I don't know why I do this to myself, but I checked out the national media. I want to see if they're going to pick up on it. And there's some people I just want to smack in the head, man, because they are so late. There's a few of them that have acknowledged the improvement of the defense.
I see.
Then there's the others that still had that old narrative, man, that the Bucks are one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA, and that's not the case no more.
Right.
I think that ship is stale, and the Bucks are going in the right direction.
Yeah, true. True.
You know,
you get some shout outs, B-Shack. You get some shout outs here. Hey, they respect when B-Shack be on the line. Shout out to B-Shack, bro.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. He had to let that man cook. He came in here, shaved 10, 15 years off, and styling. Go ahead, B-Shack. Go ahead.
It's been a while, man. I've been listening to the good commentary that's been going on in the chat. This is one thing about this chat. The fans are so knowledgeable and the commentary is so strong. You can sit back sometime and just listen and learn. and you can just I don't have to come on here all the time.
All right.
I can just put a few
Appreciate
comments
that.
in and enjoy the conversation.
See, y'all hear B-Shack? Y'all hear? Hey, man, appreciate that. That's all we try to do is provide a platform for people to show their knowledge. And look at the chat, bro. And I'm not even just talking about the gentlemen, the ladies, the women. They come with almost more facts than the dude. Because when the females talk, you see Pam, Cynthia, they have blah, 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 and then they have a stat. They got a receipt. For whatever they talking about, it's a receipt. You don't see that all the time. You don't see that all the time. Like, that's why I enjoy doing it, just how knowledgeable all y'all are. From the Daniels, Gibsons, B-Shack, Mr. Smith, let's go. And even people don't tap in all the time, like Smitty, AB. Everybody knows what they talking about and not coming on here talking crazy. It was only one person I think clocked in the live one time was talking crazy. Only one person ever. One person ever. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, everybody in here know what they talking about. And that's why I appreciate y'all. And that's why I always say this is the best Bucks chat on YouTube. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. And then y'all participating, y'all engaging in a conversation, even if you in the chat. Who else is doing it like that? Let's get them likes up and show some respect for what we doing here. Salute to Bucks Nation. Y'all some of the smartest people in the room. Including the people right here, especially some of these gentlemen right here. Salute to y'all.
Question number. This is my question to B-Shack. B-Shack, what I was telling Amber and Daniel a little earlier, I think we need a more young, I think Amber, we need a younger big, not old, a more younger big in size in between to help us. Like when Brook go the game, that younger big could be able to dominate the ball. He could catch rebounds and and put back like us. Man, they doing Brook bad. They doing Brook bad. So I really want to try to address those little small problems before the playoff come on, so we could be ready. So if we just in case we run into Miami or Boston, so we could be able to have the best lineup and matchup for them.
No, I agree with you. Then
I agree with that.
let me let Gibson tap in. Then I'm gonna have you send us home, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I didn't realize this after 11 here. That's what I'm saying. Time be flying by with y'all. That's crazy. Go ahead, Daniel. Go ahead, Daniel. I'm gonna have B-Shack take us home.
All right, yeah. Well, the thing about it tonight was just not a good night for us. It wasn't. I feel like that beginning of the game was getting a little dark for us, and then we came back a couple of times. But overall, this is the last time we played the Heat until the playoffs. I hope we do face them again, and play them. But I feel good about this team.
Yep.
we got lost, but they had to hit about 18 threes for us away.
That's only when you beat the Bucks, you're gonna hit 23s, yeah, and shoot 50% from 3 and from the field. You're gonna lose a lot of games.
Exactly.
That's
So
right.
I'm not too mad about this.
Okay.
My only is Dame has to get more involved. He has to get more shots up. I know Bronze have been on his head, but to me, it's just because Dame's not just shooting the ball. He just get in the shots. He
His
missed
confidence is shaking a little bit. I'm gonna tell you, I can see it. His confidence is shaking a little bit. He needs a rhythm of getting 2 or 3 good games under his belt consecutively, of shooting at least 45% somewhere in there where he's looking comfortable. Because right now he's shooting, but it doesn't look like it's with confidence, in my opinion. But I agree with you. And Dame, the critique in Dame has been getting ours deserved. We can't cut you no slack. We gave Griffin his time, and then we said get him out of here. Now we saying Dame, it's been 50 games. You not hooping.
Yep.
Hey, figure it out, or we gonna get you out of here. I'm not above trading Dame or nobody on this team outside of Giannis. If you don't got a motor like Giannis, I don't want you on here. Damn near. Only other person that got a motor is Ajax.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
again, Pronte got it right now. Pronte's on target with Dame. And problem with Dame has always had that sort of too cool for school persona,
Right.
and his play, his burst of speed and whatever kind of contrasts that a little bit, but I still don't think he is used to, and I'm hoping Doc can help him with this, get up to championship speed, championship pace, championship intensity. I think playing with Portland for so long, man, just has him at a lower speed,
Right.
game speed level. and he needs to up that. And then looking forward to the next game. We play the Grizzlies on TNT on Thursday. That should be a win. They don't have
Ja Morant,
Ja.
yeah.
They're kind of
Steven Adams.
demoralized. And the Grizzlies play tomorrow night. They play the Rockets. So that's going to be a back-to-back for them. We better win on Thursday. In fact, I'm saying I say you could book it. That's going to be
how
a
I feel
win.
too. That's
But
how
they
I
need to
feel.
look good. They need to look good to change this narrative. Not that the narrative should mean anything, but it does, because the narrative is what hurts Giannis's chance for MVP. And they can
But like,
start turning this narrative. And maybe Giannis don't care about it, but I would like to at least see him make a strong push. You know what I mean? And so
did you hear what I said?
I think they should book a win on Thursday.
Yeah, the MVP is dead. He has no chance this year. There's absolutely no
Heard what I
chance. Absolutely no chance. He just need to get the finals
hear-
MVP. That's what he need to work. You remember George's like, oh, y'all want to get him the regular MVP? I'll take the finals MVP. That need to be Giannis' mentality. Hey, take it personal. Didn't y'all watch Jordan? Take it personal. Take anything personal if that's what's gonna make you hoop. Take it all personal if it's gonna make you hoop. We need to be. These regular season awards are just that, regular season award. Your legacy is made for what you do in the playoffs. That's what they remember you for, the playoffs. Lamar Jackson got 2 MVPs. And what do we talk about with Lamar Jackson? What are you doing in choking in the playoffs? The playoffs is where you become a legend. That's what matters. Robert Ory's career numbers are tap water, but he is a legend because of what he does in the playoffs. That's what we need to be focused on, being ready for the playoffs and healthy, and making sure Middleton, when he's traveling, is wrapped in bubble wrap as he's moving around. That too. Both of those things. We need Middleton healthy. We need Middleton healthy because Middleton is a run stopper and a run starter. When everybody else ain't hitting, Middleton can hit that mid-range. That's why we keep Middleton around. And that's what he does. Like today, he would have been able to stop the bleeding at a certain point. Middleton would have been able to stop the bleeding tonight. We missed Middleton in this game because we were off. We didn't miss him last game because we were cooking already. But these type of tough games, you need a Middleton. You need a Middleton. I'm gonna keep it real.
So
you
you
need
think
Middleton.
he's gonna be out? He's gonna be out until after the All-Star game.
They said
That's what I'm hearing.
indefinitely.
Amber, I can drop out because I starting to fall
Okay, all
asleep
right.
on the live.
All right, before we get out of here, gentlemen, go ahead and take us home, Gibson.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love to Bucks Nation. I hope this Bucks team come out strong Thursday to make a statement on the Grizzlies and get our revenge back on Minnesota. We ain't taking no prisoners. We coming out prepared.
Right.
Well prepared, well coached, well every miss. We ain't that, and I pray they don't settle for too much threes. Don't settle for too much
Right.
threes. Just try get to the cup. Draw fouls. We need to get them and foul trouble early. Peace.
No, we gonna figure it out. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the y'all joining the panel, gentlemen. Always appreciate you when you can tap in, B Shack. The people love you, so appreciate you tapping in, bro, with your knowledge. Gibson as usual, and my boy the Bleacher Report boss. You know we chop it up all day anyway, so you already know what it is. Shout out to my
All
boy.
day.
Shout out to my boy. All right, gentlemen. Shout out to my people. I'll holler at y'all next time. All right, y'all.
All right,
All right.
y'all.
All right. Peace. Get into this single. All right, Bucks Nation. We had an L today. It happens. We weren't going to go 82-0. I expect a much different Bucks team when we play the Memphis Grizzlies. We laid an egg today. I know it was tough. We will recover. We know who the real Bucks are, and we will see them. Steel sharpens steel. This second half of the season is going to make us tough by force. I guarantee this team will be ready by the playoffs, and we will see the team that we expect, period. Salute the Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, if you could please hit the like button, would be much appreciated. It's just helping the channel and the algorithm. Don't y'all want more people to enjoy this dope content? Just hit that like button so more people can see it and it comes up in their recommendations. We trying to grow this as big as possible. I want this, if it's not already, to be the #1 Bucks resource on YouTube. We chop it up every day, y'all. If it's not in the community section, I have a Facebook page as well, Amara's Logic Facebook group. Feel free to join it. We kick it in there all day as well. So I'm on all platforms, y'all. Participate, especially on the Facebook group. Hey, we always kick it in there, and there's always some good information in there we're talking about. So I appreciate all y'all participation and great comments. Like I said, we building something great here, y'all, from the ground up. We building something great, and we looking to take over this year. And with y'all help, we can get that done. But I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done talking about the Bucks getting embarrassed at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family tonight, and we got our head beat in. We literally got our head beat in. We'll be back 97-123. We're back against the Grizzlies on Thursday. So y'all tap back in. Let other people you know that watch the Bucks, tell them to tap in. And then if you want to, hey, the link is in the chat, y'all. Just put that link in your browser. You can join the live like the rest of everybody joins the live. So, hey, it's here for y'all to participate and say your piece. It's show how much knowledge you got, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the content. Go. We gonna be all right, Bucks Nation. Still believe in this team. We ain't going nowhere. We got the talent to win this championship. We just need to put it together, y'all, and we will do that. Please do not give up on Bucks Nation. Please don't give up on the Bucks. We got this, y'all. We just need to support this team through the ups and downs. Nothing that you want in life is gonna be easy, and we want that championship. It ain't gonna be easy. These teams ain't gonna lay down for us, y'all. We gotta take what we want. And we will take this championship. We gonna one way or the other. We gonna figure out, and I know we gonna see the real Dame at some point. I do believe.